n8n 2.0 beta has just dropped. It's live. You can get out there and grab the beta. Now, there's some migration stuff you've got to do if you want to do that, but it has the most game-changing feature since n8n launched. More than arguably AI agents, this is now taking this from a hobbyist little workflow automation tool to something that you can more safely and reliably put in your business and then iterate and augment your workflows as you go along without breaking things. Now, what is this game-changing feature? It's publishing, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean next. So yes, n8n 2.0 is here, and in their little notes here they put out on this LinkedIn post, they do mention this game-changing feature right at the bottom here. Publish save model, so you can now edit workflows without accidentally pushing changes live. Now, I've seen a few other creators put out some, here's n8n 2.0, here's what it looks like. Here's my n8n 2.0. You can see 2.0.0. I'm running the beta version on my instance, and it looks like n8n. And so people are going, oh, look, when you run it, you get little red outlines around it, and there's some little tiny, miniature, minuscule UX improvements. That, good, great, sure. That doesn't impact business. And what you want when you're running n8n is impact on your business for the positive, not the negative. So I'm going to run you through a quick little example here of how publish save is so critical and why this is such an important feature. If you've been considering which automation platform to go with, you've been worried about these things aren't mature enough for your business yet, this is a huge game changer. So let's take a look at a little demo here. This is my website, and I've created a new register your interest form here. This form is an n8n form that you can style and embed on your websites if you want to. This is part of what n8n gives you. If I come into here, this is the workflow on form submission. And here I've got register your interest, drop in your details. And I'm just capturing at the moment name and email, which is exactly what you can see here. Register your interest, drop in your details so we can send you updates, name and email, both required fields. Now that's brilliant. We've got that. It's set up. It's embedded. We've got an iframe on our website. We're pulling in those, and I've got the workflow set up so that it can drop it into HubSpot. You could drop it into Google Sheet, an Airtable, any CRM, anything that you've got integration for, wherever you keep your customer data, whatever you want to do with this form, whatever this form is. You can wire up your whole workflow. Today we're keeping it basic. We're just grabbing contact details and sticking it in a CRM. But say we go, well, that's great. We're capturing name and email, but we can't understand a lot about who our customer is from that. We would like to add another field such as what is their role. Now, previously in n8n, if you made any changes, as soon as you saved them, and maybe they weren't even finished, you just didn't want to lose them, as soon as you hit the save button, they were live. So if I'd published that form out to my website and I started making edits, but I was still debugging them, maybe there were some problems with them, maybe I needed to go through some internal review, I had two choices. I either sort of maybe try to export a copy of it out to re-import later, or I just kept it sitting in my browser hoping that I didn't lose it. You were really limited on your options because as soon as you hit that save button, it was bang, active, out into the wild. Or you had to manage multiple versions of workflows separately. It was complicated and it was a massive pain. But now, let's take a look. If I come into my on-form submission, let's add a new form element. We'll call this role. And make it a drop down, just throw a few values in here, founder, owner, sales, marketing. We're just grouping these up to make it nice and quick. IT or admin, and we'll throw in another field. All right, so we're capturing that. We want that to be required as well. Let's put that above the email. There we go. So now we've got name, role, and email captured. That's all coming in here. And so when I hit execute step and I want to test this form, now when I look at that test form, we can see, just refresh it from when I was, there we go. Now we have name, role, other. When we go back to our live version embedded on the website though, this is what's really, really fun here. When we come to this one and we refresh this page, it hasn't gone live, which now means we can continue to iterate on this. We can adjust our workflows. We can continue to hook it up to all our CRM systems. We can make sure that we've put the right values in the role, before it goes live to the website. We can actually now run some process and approvals across this thing before publishing it out live. And this is huge. If you're thinking about having this and having a secure ability to iterate and build on your workflows in real time, get out an MVP, and then continue to augment and improve them without messing up active customer data flows, this is completely massive. So we can save this, and saving's good. And just to show you that I'm not like just messing you around, if I come back to here, now that I've saved it and hit refresh, still no role field. But now if I hit the publish button, we can say this is live version 2. And we can say updated role field. And any other changes, maybe you've updated CSS. Maybe you've done anything else. Maybe you've updated CRM link, whatever. You can do anything in here, but whatever the actual changes you've made, you can describe them so you can always look back and go, why did we publish that version? So you've got that now. You've got that change management, which is awesome. And if I hit publish on this, publish. It is beta. I don't know why the publish button didn't work straight away then. I'll publish that now. Now when we come back to my website and refresh that form, boom, role is now live on my website. I was now able, with this new save and publish workflow in n8n, able to make real-time changes to my flows without interrupting my live production, what was working, what's actually touching the customer. So now you can go through, make changes confidently, you can test them, you can debug them, you can add extra features and functionality, you can test new LLM auto generation sequences that you want to do without breaking what's already working. This is a huge game changer. I don't see anyone else talking about it. I'm sure they will eventually. But this now really moves n8n from being something that was great, very powerful, but had some change management issues. They're really stepping it up with version 2.0. And this is just the beginning, I'm sure. Who knows what else is coming down the pipeline. But this is a massive, massive game changer. And if you have been staying away from tools like n8n because of things like version control and how do you make changes and all that live issue, that's going away in 2.0. So it's in beta this week. They're due to go live with their stable version next week, I believe. And then they bring in new features like autosave in January, which is great now that they can differentiate saving and publishing. They can bring in autosave. They could never do that before, because imagine they autosaved something that was half broken and then you'd be like, oh no, huge. So well done, Team n8n, on this new. This is what these AI automation platforms need. And n8n AI is one of the tools in it. It's not an AI automation platform. But this is what they need in order to take these low and no-code tools to the next level of business and enterprise adoption. So I'm super excited about this, if you can't tell. This is an awesome update. Now, if you want to know more about accessing and how to utilize tools to set up these automations in tools like n8n, please reach out. There's links down in the description, but you can go to validagenda.com. That's the website. Book your free 15-minute alignment call with me. We can have a chat, just discuss what you're trying to achieve in your business and how I can help you take your ideas and actually turn them into ROIs, automations that save you time and money in your business. Don't forget, if you found this at all valuable, please hit like, drop a comment. What do you think of the publishing feature? Comments, likes really helps YouTube show this to more people and let more people know about the great thing that you just learned about. And if you loved learning about this thing, then you might like learning about this thing next.